My name is Telojo, and I promised you that I was going to have a guest in the studio. And I do. I've got the lover boy himself, Mr. Before We Fall Asleep. Mr. Before. I've got Johnny Drille in the building. Yes.
Happy to be here.
Oh, it's great to have you.
Thank you.
And we just found out that we have a couple of things in common. We finished from the same alma mater, same course. We're not going to mention them because we don't want to give them props. But yeah, we did, and that's a cool thing. But I have him, he's in the building with me, and we're going to be talking about his album. He just dropped a beautiful body of work. It's called Before We Fall Asleep. I've got a bunch of questions, and I'm sure Lagos, you have questions as well. You know what to do. Hit me up on the magic number 0700923923 with your questions. And if you want to call in and have a conversation with him, that's equally fine. 0817-313-6193 is the WhatsApp number, so you could send your questions on there. I'm going to play you one track off the album, come back and we'll talk about it. This song is called Loving Is Harder. Who are you loving? How is it hard?
It's not me. It's been trying times for love in this country, so
love or money,
things happening everywhere.
I know,
people
right?
breaking up, marriages, and hitting the rocks. It's crazy time. So love is actually hard.
It's hard. Definitely is. Lagos Inspiration 92.3 FM. It's Lunchtime Show. Loving Is Harder by Johnny Drille. It's playing right now.
Loving is harder than they show you. You'll never know until you're bruised and burned for hours in the beer bar. Our love been making a left down turn. You want me to follow you to the gallows. The road getting dark, I'm very narrow. I'm scared sometimes, but then I trust you that you would never hurt me. Oh no.
Okay, and we are back to the program. It's the Lunchtime Show on Inspiration 92.3 FM. It is 20 minutes past 2 o'clock, and I've got John Igodaro, also known as Johnny Drille, in the building.
Just calling my name just like
your
that.
Government name. That's what I call it. Yeah. So yes, I have him in the building. Yay! So good to finally have you here with me.
Good to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. So yes, let's talk about your body of work that you just released. Before We Fall Asleep. First off, the title. Why are we falling asleep? What do you mean? We're trying to be up every day.
Yes. So first of all, I'm a night crawler.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Usually I don't usually sleep until like 2, 1, sometimes 3. So that's one, but that's another story behind it. What do you mean? What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, well, usually up. So my mom is Edo, so yeah, usually up at night. What are you doing?
Your mom is Edo too.
Yes.
I just bring our leg out.
I'll just do that.
Anyways, I wanted to be able to. I wanted to talk about the essence of time and how you don't have all day, you don't have all time.
True. And
how it's important to make the most of the opportunities you have before you fall asleep. You understand? So it was that whole essence. So if you feel a certain way about someone and you don't want to say you're holding to yourself, there's no time. You have to speak out before someone snatches her. You don't have all the time in the world to save your relationship. You don't have all time in the world to leave that toxic relationship. You don't have time to say I love you to that person. Pretty much the essence of time with everything in our lives, not just love, even beyond love, even with our everyday relationships and how we approach our lives in general. Just to be able to emphasize on that need for time. So before we fall asleep literally means before we run out of time.
24 hours. Yeah, true. Oh my goodness, that's so deep. Well, is it safe to call you the lover boy? Like all your songs are always about love. You're talking about some girl who ran away. We should help you find Effie. Was it Effie? I think
it was Effie.
I actually tried. I was like, who is this girl? Where can we help him find her?
Yeah.
Why are you always singing about love?
I think every song leading up till now has, first of all, I think we need all the love we can get in this country. And I'm not even talking man-woman love. I'm talking just love for each other. It's but the truth is, especially with this project, with Before We Fall Asleep, is that it's not just about the love songs. The love songs take a lot of the time of the album, but at the same time, the album also touches on social issues, like the social political issues with our government, with even the NSAS protest that happened a couple of months ago, or just about a year ago. So it's not really just love. But I still believe that at the core, at the center of everything, that the essence of life is love. And so I don't think I'm going to stop singing about love anytime soon. So the essence of the album is really love. Yes.
Wow, 15 tracks on the album. This is your
14 tracks.
14. This is your deluxe, your debut
album. Not the deluxe debut one.
The debut album, the first album, that we're getting from you. Why did it take you so long? You've been in the game for like what, 6? More than 6 years, right?
8 years actually. We're counting from 2012. I think is that 8 years? That's not about 9 years.
It's a long time.
Yes, it's a long time.
Why?
The truth is, if I wanted to put an album like way back, I probably would have. But somehow it just didn't happen. Okay. And I think there's a reason for everything. But I got to a point in my career, especially right now, where I felt like this was it. This was a moment. I had to get past this point as an artist to be able to. I knew I had to get past this point as an artist to be able to do all the other things I could be doing as an artist, because that's truly the essence of being an artist, being able to just spread your wings and do whatever the hell you want to do. Yeah. And just go left, go right. Yeah, do anything.
Just be you.
Just be you. Exactly. Oh, wow. I feel like I got to that point as an artist, and well, big shout out to the fans who have stayed true, who have supported from day one, even without. Some didn't even know I didn't have a project out.
Yes, that's how, you did. See, your fans are diehard. Yes. Like, I have witnessed Johnny's fans firsthand, right? Firsthand, and it is so beautiful to see, because not everybody has that relationship with their fans.
Sure. I owe a lot to my fan base, and I'm just grateful to be able to put out the projects, especially now. Yeah. And it's amazing to see all the feedback, all the reaction.
They've been great, getting great reaction. You did one thing that I was really excited about, right? You flew to different states to pre-audition your songs for your fans. You went to their houses, you went to meet them wherever they were, and you actually did that. And I was like, that's the first. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that. Where did that idea come from?
So for me, the approach I've always had with building up my fan base has been to not just build a fan base, but to build a community of people that are not just into my music, but also into Johnny Drille as a person. Because I think that even when you're not putting out music, even when you have your downtime, these are the people that will stick with you through everything. And for me, it's just about building those small pockets of fan base. Going to Port Harcourt, build this pocket of fan base, let them know that you appreciate them and love them. And go to Abuja, do the same thing, and I think that's how I'm gonna at least right now, that's how I'm gonna grow this pockets of fan base into something even larger, into like a big community. Because in my head, it's always going to be a community. It's going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger, but there's always going to be that close relationship with Johnny Drille and the fans. So for me, it's just building a community.
So are you in a relationship? Because I know a lot of people who will cry. You are?
No, I mean, like, answering your question there, like,
yes. Let me jump off and just beat you up, because I've heard of these people. Like, how dare you be in a? But really though, are you in a relationship?
I'm in a relationship with my music.
Don't do that. Don't give me that answer.
My music is the most important thing to me right now, and if anything changes, I will be the first to let you know.
Okay, so after the music, who's next?
After the music, my family.
Really?
Yes.
Your family. Okay, cool. I'm not even going to go into that. While I was at your listen, I heard you talk about how you have songs. You have a song about your sister. You wrote a song for your sister, and you said that your brothers are very troublesome.
God, my goodness! I was with both of them this morning.
Are you serious?
They came to visit me in Lagos. Those guys, my house is upside down right now.
How old are your brothers?
They are 24. The youngest is, I think, youngest is 24. Then there's 20. 24, 27, and 29.
What? Yes. And the way when you talk about your brothers, right? I'm imagining children, because you just said
my brothers are always going to be kids to me.
Really?
And I think I speak for every elder brother out there. Every younger person is always a kid. There's always something annoying about them.
Definitely. So even my own brother is annoying. That I know I can totally relate to what you're talking about. But yes, I have a question for you from one of your fans on WhatsApp. He says, "Hi Drille. My question for you is, hope you're open for collaborations. You always collaborate.
Yeah. I mean, with the album, there's been a few collaborations in there, and the songs with Star Plus, which I'm very excited about.
I heard that one.
A song with my boss Don Jazzy. There's a song with Ira Star. There's a song with Ladipo. There is a song with So Quitty Lagos Community Gospel Choir, and there's even more in the deluxe version.
There's more. Say, hey, you're gonna give us the FCC version.
You know how we do.
I know. Trust me, I know. You know what? We're gonna play another single of the album. It is called Ludo. It's one that I absolutely love. Lagos, I have Johnny Drille in the studio with me. If you have any more questions, please feel free to either call in or send a WhatsApp message. You could call 0700 923 923 923 or WhatsApp us on 0817 313-6193. Do you want to do the honors and just introduce Ludo?
Yes, please. Hey guys, my name is Johnny Drille. Brand new song from my debut album. The third song on the project is called Ludo. You'd love it.
Was saving all my love for you. I put on my bet on you. I gave it all to you. You are wild. Know that I'm getting screwed, but you know I'm a fool for you. You play your game so well. Take your love, take it back. Say that I'm your one and only, but you lie. Girl, I'm gone. Pack my bags. Know by now that I'm not coming home tonight. So make I go find my own. Such a wild girl, and everybody know that you're crazy. You and your friends, they are crazy. I mean myself, I was crazy for falling for you. Take your love, take it back. Say that I'm your one and only, but you lie.
Yes, and that was Ludo by Johnny Drille of the album Before We Fall Asleep. I have Johnny in the studio with me. Welcome back, Lagos. My name is Telojo, and Johnny's here.
Yes.
Sorry, Joshua.
Still here.
You want Joshua or Johnny?
No, my name is not Joshua. My name is Johnny. Call me Johnny or JD. One of those.
JD.
Yes.
Where did the drill come from?
Actually, that's a weird story, to be honest.
Really?
So I was jumping names from. I was Johnny Wills. I was Johnny Vince. That was around 2011, 2010.
Yeah.
So it just happened that when I was on Johnny Drille, my music now started to pick up. So I
so
kind of got stuck on that.
Really?
If my music didn't pick up at the time, I probably would have gone to what Johnny Screen or Johnny Mike or Johnny on something.
Really? Oh my god, that's such a great story. I like it. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's break down the album one
Yes.
after the other. You know, song for song for song
Okay.
for song. You have 14
14 songs. on the project,
14
yes.
songs. How many songs did you originally want to put? Because I know most artists have a lot.
11.
No way. Yours was
11.
less. 11.
I was gonna max 11.
Wow. So who added the extra 3?
Somehow. So we did the first short list. We had to break down from like 100 songs, and then we went to like I think came down to about 23, and then from 23 came down further to 17. As a matter of fact, 16 songs when we had our final listening.
16.
And we had to take stuff out. In fact, we removed stuff and added new stuff. Removed stuff. So it's quite a process. But we arrived at 14 songs that couldn't go out.
They had to be on.
They had to be on. Yeah.
Wow, that's so good. Okay, so let's kick off with My Kind of Brown.
My Kind of Brown. It's it touches on people's insecurities. You know, in an era of social media where your new mirror is now it's now that filter, is now that phone screen, Instagram and all that.
Yeah.
And just to be able to let people be confident in themselves and just appreciate them, love themselves for who they are even without all that social media-ness. I mean, people should put their best sides on social media, their most flashy, whatever.
And they hide their vulnerable side.
Exactly. And it's just want everybody. I'm not even talking about girls, talking even boys. Some boys are insecure about their bodies because they are slim and lanky.
Yeah.
And then every other guy on social media is posting all buff. I'm not saying not to exercise and build this, but if you try, and it's not just in your structure, just appreciate yourself for who you are, girls and boys, everybody. Yes.
Yeah, so that's what My Kind of Brown is.
Yes.
But you know, then when you hear that, you're like, okay, so he's telling us about his spec, right? That's the first thing I thought when I saw that. I was like, okay, he's spec. That's what it was. But yeah, it's nice to know that, you know, there's a deeper meaning aside from, you know, just what you see is not what you get. Yeah. Really. Okay, so let's move on to Loving Is Harder. I think you already touched that one.
Yes, I did a little bit.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. So you want to go in depth, or should we just skip to the next one?
I think Loving Is Harder. Pretty much. I mean, if you've been following social media in our country this last 1-2 weeks, you know that loving is harder.
Love is easy. Loving, I don't think it's a word anymore.
I know, right?
It doesn't exist. It really doesn't.
But it takes a lot of hard work and commitment. And but I'm not saying these people didn't, but it's just hard sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta keep pushing.
Yes.
Right. So Ludo
plays on the idea. You know the Ludo game.
The game, yeah.
And literally, when you're playing a game with my heart, stop playing.
You're trying to get 6-6.
Stop playing with my heart, Ludo. So don't stop tossing my heart. Stop using me to, stop playing games with me. And for me, that song was, you know, when you're in a relationship with someone that is in terms of being in a relationship, they're smarter.
Yeah.
They know all the turns, or how they know how to play you, literally. And you being just that guy who's falling in love for the first time, who's, you knew like this, and then you're getting played up and down. You're just being emotional, while the other person is just way smarter. And so that was me being like, yo, I'm in love with you for the first time, or the second time. I'm not good at this, but yet you're playing my heart. You're so good at this, and I can't win you. Yeah, it's just that frustration, expressing that frustration. You know,
I'm here listening to you, but for someone who's not in a relationship, these songs, right?
Oh, that's how it wasn't.
Wow, you say you're in a relationship with the music.
Yes.
Right. What kind of music is
I didn't answer your question, did I?
Which music are making your heart do? No, Johnny.
What?
Really?
Well, the truth is, you don't have to be in a relationship to write about love. Sometimes.
These things that you're talking about, you have to have been in a relationship that they use you to play tete to know how to feel like this.
True.
Exactly. True. Someone who has been heartbroken numerous times is the only one that will be singing.
I could also watch a lot of movies. See these things.
You're trying to sleep from my hand. You're like a catfish now. You started sleeping from my grip. I will catch you.
Let's see about that.
I will catch you. All right, a million stars. That's
a million stars.
Woo! The one with Star Plus.
No, the one with Don Jazzy, the almighty Don Jazzy.
Yes, Don Jazzy.
So I didn't write that song. It's one of the songs I didn't write on the album. I probably changed like a line or two. So I get songwriters credit, but I didn't really write. I didn't really write as much on the project on that song. I think that song for us was written by Embryo, amazing guy. It's just really an apology song. I wanted people to be able to, in case you wronged your husband or your wife or your lover, your partner, and you are too proud to go and say, "I'm sorry."
I'm catching myself.
Just play
the song.
Just send the song to that loved one.
Wow.
And that's it.
That's it.
And let it do the magic.
Hey, you have spoken the words for us. Lagos, have you heard? If you have offended somebody, just send them the track or play it in the background, and they will understand what you're trying to say.
Send them over.
Right. Okay, so that's the one that you featured.
Star Plus, yes.
You brought them out of retirement. They've been hiding. Like I don't know. They have been hiding. Right. When I was at your listener, you said you had a track with them. I'm like, wait, what? Star Plus? Yes. No way. Whose idea was it to feature Star Plus on the song?
It was mine, actually.
It was?
So, yes. So I'd been in touch with Star Plus for like a bit. I think we spoke at some point last year, around when the pandemic started, and we just talked back and forth about everything, the music industry and next direction, and then he kind of brought it was nice for us to do something, but nothing really happened until I'd even finished the album. And then I was in Port Harcourt. I think I did the Port Harcourt fan listening. Yeah. And then I was going to Abuja for the same thing, and it just hit me to buzz him again. I'd be like, bro, boss, we're on a day now, on a day town, and it was like, yeah, we're in town. Can we meet up? Yes. And by 2 days later, we were already recording the song, and
no way.
And I mean, the song was done and finished, and I was just listening. It just felt like something was me. It felt like Star Plus needed to be on that song, and I'm glad that I took that chance and made something magical.
Wow! Oh my God! Now see, I have goosebumps. Okay, all right. So yes, we talked about the driving in the rain. Who are you going to meet when you're driving in the rain?
Driving in the rain.
Who is he? What destination were you going to place?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't like to drive in the rain. But there's some things that you'd experience in your life.
Yeah.
There's a kind of love that hits you. You do some kind of silly things, like even when the traffic is saying 5 hours, right?
You are inside. I will die here.
Like you enter that traffic. So for me, it's just that building that imagery of against all the odds, just
trying to get
fighting for something you believe in, and just reaching that person that no matter what.
Yeah, but we have such a long way to go. Lagos, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna check out Odo, Johnny Drille, and Style Plus. We'll come back and try to finish up this conversation. I see you people trying to call, but I want to have a conversation too. I'm being selfish. So yes, if you have any questions, just send them on WhatsApp and I will get to them. 0817-313-6193. This is Odo, Johnny Drille, and Style Plus. It is the Lunchtime Show on Inspiration.
Complete everything that I need. I know I gave you trauma, but you're still there for me. Girl, I can guarantee I'll get down on my knee, so you know you're the one, my dear. Only one for the rest of our lives. You are gonna love till the end of time.
Did you enjoy this video? Hit the subscribe button for more, leave a comment and like. Thank you.